There's this funny psychological phenomena of getting stuck in our lives, whether it's in a dead-end job or, we get ourselves into these mental conditions where we convince ourselves that, I don't know, nobody likes us, or life is just failing, or that we're terrible at this or no good at that, or we can't overcome our obstacles, whatever. We get into these log jams, these mental log jams. And one of the most valuable ways of getting out of those is returning to the moment. And the only thing that prevents us from being in the moment, from feeling alive and from feeling free and from feeling hopeful and really joyful, is thought, just an arrangement of thinking in the mind. And so often we give so much credence to this thinking. We think that it's true, or it's right, or it's grounded thinking. And we own it, we identify with it, and we simply can't let go of what it's doing to us, with where we get stuck. And I think there's a couple of ways to get around that. One is this idea of just stopping for a moment and letting yourself breathe. And remind yourself that at this moment, regardless of what all of the requirements placed upon you by your past, by your ideas, by what you're doing or what you need to do or what has to be done or what has a due date on it, that despite all of that, you are free. You can choose to do those things, but you don't have to do those things. You can choose to stay where you are in the line of thinking and commitments that you've made and hold yourself to it. But you don't have to. You're free at every moment to do what's right and what's best for yourself. And a good practice for clearing out this space, just like cleaning your office, just like doing a spring cleaning at your home, or I get so happy when I see people post pictures of their rooms post-depression, where they got up and actually cleaned up their room and got everything together in an attempt to start again. And that's so important in life, to know that you can start again at any minute, at any moment. That Vivekananda story with that he was telling M about. He said he was telling M, I want to sit down and fast until death, that either I'll realize God or I'll die. And M says, well, why don't you do it? And Vivekananda says, well, I'm afraid I'll get hungry. And M said, so eat and start again. That's a very healthy attitude when it's used in the right way in life. You're always free to begin again and to do it right, to do it well. And in the moment when you get these mental log jams, breathe, be quiet. Remind yourself that the moment is pure and free of all of the things that your thoughts and mind and life conditions has imposed on it. That the moment itself is clear and wide open, ever free and ever pure, and you're born of that moment. Alan Watts makes a great point that you're not born into this world, you're born from this world, that you are the same nature as this world. Its root is in the divine, and one of the hallmarks of that divinity is absolute freedom. So keep getting up, keep starting over, keep trying again. And when you get locked into place, when you get into a stuck moment where things just won't move, remind yourself, this moment I'm free. I can choose to pick up the things I pick up, or I can leave them lying there. And with that freshness and that renewal and commitment, either pick them up and go forward, or leave them lying and try something new. Pick a different direction. You're always free. Use it to maintain that freedom.